Hello and welcome to Know Your Representative, the program that bridges the visible gap between lawmakers and their constituents. I am Dr. Maria Olashendi. Today on the show we're going to Yagba Federal Constituency. That's the constituency of Right Honourable Leke Abejide. We'll take a look at his constituency projects, legislative duties, empowerment program, and we'll see how far he has gone to impact the lives of his constituents in Yagba Federal Constituency. We'll take a short break. I'll be back soon. Stay with us. The task of the leaders is to get their people from where they are to where they've not been.
The job is simple: to provide effective representation for your people and also be a strong voice.
How do we hold our leaders accountable in the business of lawmaking and representation?
There should be more scholarship for children to be able to go to school.
Leke is the man of God. He has been doing it. He has been helping people.
And how do the people ensure that their constituency projects are executed to the letter?
On behalf of all the students in Ekiti State, to say a big thank you to Distinguished Senator Michael Okoyembamdelu for this learning item.
Do they even know their representatives at the states and national assemblies?
He touched so many lives across the states.
We're ready to go the extra mile just to show Nigerian your constituency projects, both federal, state and local government level. Know your representative with Maria Olashendi, bridging the visible gap. Honourable Leke Abejide has rendered uncountable financial and material assistance to almost everyone within his community. His kind gestures of assistance is extended to everyone he comes across, which cannot be quantified. Employment of many sons and daughters of Alu. Leke has employed over 300 Yagba indigents into his personal company to work directly under him.
We are starting accounting now. It's an evidence that we are speaking.
Politics, they say, is about influence, strategy, and the ability to deliver meaningful development to constituents. Honourable Leke Abejide contested and won his election under the African Democratic Congress ADC in February 2019. He recently defected to the APC, the All Progressives Congress, and is the House Committee Chairman on Custom and Excise. Leke is God-fearing, a serving elder in church, a businessman, philanthropist, politician, and community builder.
I'm not a party believe in party politics. I believe in my people, and my people believe in me. Even before I came, so many calls from the APC for me to come and join them. Actually, I was a leader of APC before issue came and I went to ADC. So it's a homecoming. So everybody accepted. I won in all the 34 wards.
Well, you were in APC before you defected.
Of course, I was the leader of APC. Late Prince Apakaudu was our leader. So we worked with him. Unfortunately, he died. So that was where the problem started. But we are back together now. You see, Abelo is my friend ever before he was governor. And then we came back together. The current governor is a unifier. He united all of us who had differences with him. And we're working as one body now. So the state is solid. We will see what the vote we are going to bring for Aswaju in the next election. If it's less than 95%, then we have no vote.
Projects by Honourable Leke Abejide. Distribution of sewing machine, grinding machines. Tricycles and motorcycles. Distribution of foodstuffs to widows across Yagba Federal Constituency. Payment of WAEC fees for all the students both in private and public school with administrative charges over 3 years from 2018, 2019, 2020 till dates. Distribution of food items and clothing materials to over 6,500 widows across Yagba Federal Constituency. Provision of solar motorized boreholes in Yagba Federal Constituency. Distribution of SUV jeeps to all graded traditional rulers across Yagba Federal Constituency.
I bought 85 SUVs 85. I gave them 55, and then the rest we use it for campaign for Aswaju. I was the founder and the financier of Aswaju Confluence Campaign Organization in Kogi State. So
now they drive to the meeting.
Now it is only in my constituency you will know when kings are coming. They are kings.
But with the help of our Honourable Leke, through his help and with God, he made the road for us. He did it, constructed the road for us. And see the condition of the road now. Everybody is joining in this market here.
To Honourable Leke Abejide for the good work that he's doing in Yagba constituency in general, and specifically in Government Science Secondary School. We appreciate him, one, for the block of 6 classrooms that he facilitated to the school. It has been a great relief because over the time we've been having shortage of classrooms because of the population of the school. And he came to our aid, he made his promise and fulfilled the promise. We are eternally grateful to him, and we pray that God will take him to greater heights in life.
Facilitated construction of Omo Igbagun Road and construction of Igbagun Ife Olukotun Road, distribution of fertilizer and improved seeds to farmers in Yagba Federal Constituency, distribution of textbooks to primary and secondary schools across Yagba Federal Constituency, entrepreneurial training of selected youth in piggery, fishery and poultry through the National Directorate of Employment, and provision of startup fund for trainees, rehabilitation of Iluagba, Isonlu Federal Road and rural roads in Yagba Federal Constituency, purchase of earth-moving equipment for rural road, rehabilitation and reconstruction of Okere Akata Bridge, entrepreneurial training of over 140 individuals in soap making and provision of startup fund for trainees through the National Directorate of Employment, facilitated CBN loan for at least 350 individuals from Yagba Federal Constituency, building and construction of classrooms in selected schools, distribution of modern tables and chairs in 22 selected schools, distribution of motorcycles to selected constituents across Yagba Federal Constituency. Honourable Leke Abejide has appointed over 300 aides in Yagba with monthly salary, rural electrification and provision of solar street lights in selected communities across Yagba Federal Constituency, construction of solar motorized borehole across Yagba Federal Constituency, construction of 300 capacity-based ICT center in Isolu.
When I came to government, I discovered that my children, that is those ready to write JAMB, they had to go as far back as Lagos, Ado-Ekiti, so many far places, Lokoja. So that's, I built 350-seater capacity. In fact, they even adjudge it as the best now. This year, they adjudge it as the best center. So I built it and I put it in Isolu. Isolu is the headquarters of my local government, and also my wife is from there. So I said, okay, this one should be there. And now I have produced children, more than 50,000 students from the WAEC payment and NECO. More than 50. What is even 50? If I check the number, it will be going to 60,000.
And your scholarship list?
They're unlimited. I also do the same thing in higher institutions.
Health and medical care for pregnant women and children from 0 to 5 years, deworming program for all children across Yagba Federal Constituency, opening and maintenance of rural feeder farm across Federal Constituency, empowerment of women with startup business funds, empowerment schemes for women through non-interest loan for small-scale business, worth 100 million, rehabilitation and grading of Ilafin Road with 1 kilometer drainage control.
I started to look for how will I be able to, those who genuinely are business people, especially the women. I started with my federal constituency. I gave them 100 million free interest loan. I went to Kababuni Jumu federal constituency. I gave them 60 million free interest loan. Now I'm in Lokoja, go to federal constituency, 100 million. So, but the Kababuni Jumu is going to be 100 million. So 300 million for a start. And they are doing well. Now I want to double it.
The man has never forgotten us. I have witnessed his donation of bags of rice for the widows in this community. He has donated a solar-powered borehole for this community, and he has assured us that he's going to do more for us.
Because everybody that becomes president, they start from somewhere, and this is how they go gradual, and they become. In this very small village that you are seeing here, whenever we say here come to be.
We cannot forget in Nori your provision of digital chairs and table for the use of our students.
Support for security agencies across Yagba Federal Constituency strengthened local security in Yagba by launching the Lion Squad outfit to tackle insecurity with 55 local hunters and monthly pay of 100,000 naira each, which is a total of 5.5 million every month. Distribution of 30 motorcycles, security vehicles to Lion Squad in Yagba to tackle insecurity.
Community call is always very close to Niger State. They came through there and came up to Egbe, up to Iduiri, up to Ejiba, all in Yagba West, and also enter Ilafin and Idofin in Yagba East. That's my local government. In daylight, they even came to a church and adopted worshippers. And there is an FOB that Senator Karimi brought to Egbe. Under the FOB, under their nose, they came in. First time, second time, I now did investigation. I discovered there is a connection. I said, okay, military can be there. I asked for permission to have a squad of hunters who are fortified. Traditionally fortified. They existed. They are about 15. If somebody wants to join them, they refuse to join them. So I identified them. And I said, I want to use you people. If they say there's bandits in the area, they will go there, neutralize the bandits. Or they will catch the bandit with his gun and bring to the community. Even though when they shoot at them, they will be following, they will still be moving. I said, what they get? How they get? I said, okay, I need you people. You will help me recruit additional 40 to yourself. And I'm going to buy vehicles, I'm going to buy motorcycles, and I've gotten approval, license, you have correct ammunitions, pump actions.
So what will you call them?
Lions Code. They are existing now. And I called the meeting of all the traditional rulers, 103 of them. In the audio, I said, oh, I've gotten approval. We want to put an end to this insecurity. That if there's any traditional rulers or anybody who conspire, it means he has to go the way of the bandits.
àìmásìkò ẹ̀ ń wá ọlọ́dúnkà ajẹ́nà àti àìwájú ìyẹn ẹ̀fẹ̀ ká ọlọ́dúnkà ṣe mú ìṣòṣe èrò tí a ní nígbàgbà yìí ọlọ́dúnkà yaba dọ́ọ̀tì ọlọ́dúnkà ń dàrúbà ìyìnfẹ́ káàtì mo jáde lè mọ́ mi jáde lé nìní ọlọ́dúnkà bá dábò rẹ àdùpẹ́ lé ọwọ́ rẹ iṣẹ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bá ṣe inú gbogbo olùtìdùn ìpúpọ̀ jù so inú rẹ ti dùn ìlú ẹkùn pẹ̀ sábà wà.
Sponsored several indigent students for advanced study of MBA course, facilitated employment for constituents, donation of transformers to communities in Yagba Federal Constituencies.
I started about 2004, a long time. So, but in 2018, when people push me that I should contest, I promised that what I'm doing in my area, I'm going to do it across the Federal Constituency. People say it's not possible, that nobody has done it. It's not a small expenses. It costs a lot of money. I said, okay, for you to know that I have the capacity, I would do it even without being in the government office. And that's what I did. I paid white fees for all public and private schools. People say, wow, this is not a politician. Politicians don't talk and fulfill it. As a better member, I fear God. I keep my words.
In Nigeria's legislative history, few committee chairmen have left as profound an imprint on a government institution as Honourable Leke Abejide, chairman of the House Committee on Customs and Excise, whose relentless push for reforms culminated in one of the most significant overhauls of the Nigerian Customs Service since independence. Too many stakeholders within the customs community and the National Assembly says Abejide has become the live wire of the service's legislative transformation, the driving force whose persistence helped breathe new life into an institution long constrained by obsolete laws inherited from the colonial era. His defining achievement came with the successful passage of the Nigerian Customs Service Bill, which received the assent of former President Muhammadu Buhari on April the 20th, 2023, becoming the Nigerian Customs Service Act 2023. The presidential assent marked the end of the Customs and Excise Management Acts, a law that had governed customs administration for more than 6 decades and had increasingly become inadequate for the realities of a digital economy, expanding international trade and modern border security.
I helped custom, I reformed custom by my law. I repealed the Custom and Excise Management Act of 1958 and reenacted Nigeria Custom Act 2023, which they are using now.
The measure has been widely viewed as promoting professionalism, institutional continuity and career progression within the Nigeria Customs Service. The law also introduced a more sustainable funding framework designed to improve customs operations, strengthen infrastructure, support technology-driven border management, and enhance revenue generation for the federal government. Beyond the historic legislation, Abejide has continued to use the oversight powers of the House Committee on Customs and Excise to monitor implementation of the Act, promote trade facilitation, strengthen revenue accountability, and supports the ongoing digital transformation of customs operations. Supporters also credit the lawmaker with championing improved welfare for customs personnel. Among the initiatives associated with his leadership is advocacy that contributed to an upward review of the salary structure for junior customs officers, reportedly increasing their earnings by more than 50%. The improvement is widely seen as a morale booster, capable of enhancing professionalism, reducing welfare concerns, and improving operational effectiveness across the service. The Kogi-born lawmakers also continue to canvass further institutional reforms, including a proposal to amend the Nigerian Customs Service Act to provide a fixed statutory tenure for the Comptroller General of Customs, a move he argues would strengthen policy continuity, institutional stability, and long-term planning. Political observers say Abejide's greatest contribution lies not merely in sponsoring legislative amendments, but in helping to reposition the Nigerian Customs Service as a modern institution capable of supporting economic growth, facilitating international trade, protecting Nigeria's borders, and improving government revenue. For admirers of the House Committee Chairman, the verdict is already taking shape. While institutions are built by many hands, history may well remember Honourable Leke Abejide as one of the principal architects of the legislative renaissance that ushered the Nigerian Customs Service into a new era. In the National Assembly, legislative involvement is often measured by seniority, experience, and strategic positioning, and these factors play major roles in attracting project opportunities to constituencies. At the moment, Yagba Federal Constituency is experiencing a period of increased relevance and visibility in the National Assembly, placing Abejide's constituency among the top ranks in the House of Assembly.
I don't want to mention, I don't want anybody to be looking after me and say, it's only you that is there. But I know, I have in numbers. I have in numbers. A time is coming whereby they will come and thank me. And people will see, there are many, people beyond my constituency. I'm not selfish because God gave me the opportunity. I use it to help people. Even in Night Assembly, I was chairman custom as well. I make sure the slot we have, I spread it, some in southeast, some in northeast, some in south-south, some in southwest, some in north central where I come from, some in northwest where I live. So across Nigeria now, apart from custom, there are other agencies which if I mention people will be there. where we have people that once opportunity comes, they give me slot, I give them.
This level of influence is not easily achieved, as it often takes years of relationship building, political navigation and legislative experience to attain it. Continuity offers the possibility of consolidating and expanding the progress already achieved by Honourable Leke Abejide. His third term will strengthen the constituency for more chances and secure higher leadership positions in the next assembly, and which could facilitate more developmental projects for the people.
Just remember, before coming to government, I discovered that we began to have issues with our youths. Most of them started going around, You see adults, let's say a teenager getting pregnant because they could not afford to pay wife fees. They will go and marry, both of them will be going to farm. I took it upon myself and started paying their wife fees from my own side.
Leke has significantly touched lives across Yagba through representation, and he will do more, because Yagba Federal Constituency must progress and not retrogress. Leke Abejide for third term.
Of empowerment that is common to people. That one I cannot count the number of empowerment I've done. People now, when I discover that if you give them sewing machine, grinding machine, motorcycle, I started with my federal constituency. I gave them 100 million free interest loan. I went to Kababune Jumu federal constituency. I gave them 60 million free interest loan. Now I'm in Lokoja, go to federal constituency, 100 million. So, but Kababune Jumu is going to be 100 million. So 300 million for a start. And they are doing well. Now I want to double it. And I'm going to scratch my name on it. You cannot sell it, and you cannot take it off.
During the presidential primary election, Honourable Leke Abejide backed President Tinubu's re-election and secured 402 votes in the APC presidential primary. The lawmaker representing Yagba East, Yagba West and Mokpamro Federal Constituency, Leke Abejide participated in the All Progressives Congress presidential primary election, casting his vote in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Abejide voted at Ward 04 Alu Igbagun Orare in Yagba East local government area of Kogi State, where the president polled 402 votes. The APC presidential primary was conducted across the 34 wards in Yagba Federal Constituency.
When you vote, let it be to the brave for the president of this country, President Aswaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. If you like, you do my own. If you like, you don't do it. We don't know what is coming from other areas. But in this our area, we want to prove that we love him. And this road now to be possible is with help from him.
Speaking after the exercise, Abejide described the process as free, fair and credible, noting that registered APC members in Ward 04 unanimously endorsed President Tinubu as the party's candidate for his second term in office. Honourable Leke Abejide's life is marked by grace, dignity, purposeful leadership and strength. As the lawmaker representing Yagba Federal Constituency is a voice for the people that has never gone down, and a representative that stands tall in the interests of the people, representing with utmost support that has helped shape the society. Abejide is admired not only among his colleagues, but also on the far shores of Nigeria for his unwavering representation with the wider community. Abejide carries himself with a calm confidence that draws people in, and his kindness leaves a lasting impression on those who come in contact with him. His life reflects discipline, compassion, a deep sense of responsibility and selflessness, qualities that continue to inspire many across Yagba Federal Constituency and beyond. For people who know Abejide, they know he's a prayer warrior, empathetic in nature, has listening calmness, and embraces family virtues that nurture values that strengthen both family and society. His devotion to family is evident in the way he balances his responsibility with grace, ensuring that love, respect, and unity remain at the center of all he does. These quiet efforts, often unseen by the public, form the strong foundation upon which great leaders stand. His constituents thanked him for his humanity through his acts of generosity and goodwill. Abejide has consistently shown concern for the well-being of others, offering support where it is needed and standing as a source of encouragement to many. His life reminds his constituents that true life influence is often expressed through simple acts of care and sincerity. Right Honourable Leke Abejide is the Ashiwaju of Yagbaland, and God has destined him to be a worthy leader whose presence continues to make a meaningful difference in many lives.
The task of the leaders is to get their people from where they are to where they've not been.
The job is simple: to provide effective representation for your people and also be a strong voice.
How do we hold our leaders accountable in the business of lawmaking and representation?
There should be more scholarship for children to be able to go to school.
Leke is a man of God. He has been doing it. He has been helping people.
And how do the people ensure that their constituency projects are executed to the letter?
On behalf of all the students in Ekiti State, to say a big thank you to Distinguished Senator Michael Okoyembamide for this learning item.
Do they even know their representatives at the state and national assemblies?
He touched so many lives across the states.
We're ready to go the extra mile just to show Nigerian your constituency projects, both federal, state, and local government level. Know your representative with Maria Olashende, bridging the visible gap.
Thank you for being a part of the program this week. Join me same time next week as I bring you another lawmaker who has impacted his or her constituents at the grassroots level. For missed episodes, you can catch up on our YouTube page, Rebirth TV. Thank you for watching. I am Dr. Maria Olashende. Goodbye and God bless Nigeria.